Hi guys, how are we all doing? My name is Anu Adedire and welcome back to my channel or welcome to my channel. If this is your first time coming on this channel, how are you doing? Don't mind me. How are we all doing? How's our week been? Hope you're having an amazing November. And yep, we have less than 40 days to the end of 2019 and 2020 is here. Oh my God. I'm super excited. I'm so excited because it's been one long year and your girl got married. Yeah. So I got married in 2019, 19. Amazing day. It was too late, like I told you. Last week I had the a video drop, and the video had been getting good feedback from people, and they were like, oh, I know you should give us a part two. It was really nice. They really love that I gave genuine feedback about the vendors, and today I'm bringing part two, and I told you that it's a 5-part series, so I'm going to probably drop two next week so that we kind of walk around before 2020. So people, today I'm going to be talking about something very interesting, and the first vendor I'm going to be talking about is the photographer. Now let me tell you something about photography. Make sure you love the person's work. I'm not even kidding with you. If you don't love the person's work, if you know the person has bad rep out there, don't use the person for your photography. It is very important, and that's one of the things that I think I enjoy, because my photographer was a big brother to me. I've known him for the past 10 years, so it was a big brother to me, and we had already talked about wedding, and he was super excited because he had to shoot for the wedding. Now, number one is have a budget for your photographer. I can't even tell you how much he charged because of my big brother, so I can't even mention it, but he gave an amazing deal, like amazing deal. Another thing that you should watch a photographer is someone that is reliable, someone that will get there on time, someone that will be prompt, someone that will deliver, someone that will not deliver your work seven months. I know someone that's 1 year after she's still waiting for her wedding pictures. Don't look for photographers like that. Look for someone that'll give you quality. Now, because I didn't want to have two photographers, I didn't want three photographers. So I was like, okay, you know what? You're going to help us handle the entire day. Just one photographer, one videographer. And I'm going to talk about videographer very soon, because a videographer was the best in the world. I swear to you guys. I can't even lie. Like, you see how I'm grinning? Because my videographer went out of his way to make my day amazing. So let me start with photography first. So I use Lipix photography. And first off, my parents were like, oh, you know what, they want the photographer. And I wanted someone that would give them quality too. So I kind of scouted around, okay, how much will Lipix charge for extra stuff for my parents? And I'm like, you know what, let's have someone that will give us a great deal and we also cover for both parents. So we had the second photographer, which is Saji Oni. Shout out to Saji Oni and Lipix. So they worked hand in hand. That's one of the things, that amazing things about photographers, or like when you're having vendors like photography or videography, make sure that they're able to work together. So that's one thing that I was able to like point out from both of them. They were able to work together. They were like instant. Well, I believe they had known each other before. Saji Oni and Lipix are very popular photographers in Nigeria. So the both of them were able to work together. They were prompt, they were on time. Actually, on my birthday, which was 19th, Lipix came late. I charged you for that. But apart from that, and he apologized, but he even did more than, no, Lipix went out of his way. When I was, okay, I would tell you the meltdown I had on my wedding day. And God bless Lipix and Larry Shaw. Oh. Okay, let me start with Lipix because I am feeling so overwhelmed. Okay, let me start with Lipix. So, one of the things that we did was look at his package. We had a conversation with him. I had a conversation with him, and then I finished the conversation with him, and I added over to the wedding planner, and she was able to continue ask him this, ask him that, and whatever thing that I wanted to add to the package, or I wanted to add to my requests for the video, for the photography, I told him that. And Sojourner, same thing. Bulk of the payments came from me. I made sure that I my account was accessible so that I could make transfers from here. So I was able to know what I was giving who and write it down. Like I said, from my very first wedding planning book. I have a wedding planning book. I think in my very first video, I said have a wedding planning book because it's very important. But apart from that, it was an amazing time. Lipix did so well. I'm going to slide in like pictures from Lipix, pictures from Sojourner. They really did well. They had fun. They danced. At some point during the reception, Lipix went to collect the talking drum from the talking drummer and started playing it because that's how I knew we were in choir together. But apart from that, both of them did an amazing work. I'm still waiting for, well, both of them are going to send me all my stuff, but I'm still waiting for both of you to give me all my projects. I use project, I will call it. But yeah, Sojourner Lipix, very good, very understanding, very, very trustworthy, very accommodating. Yeah, I can't, I always say this, the vendors I used became family to me. I will not even lie to you. Both of them have become family to me. They're amazing people. They're very, very, very good people. I will surely recommend both of them for Lipix and Sojourner. I'll also say that one of the things I also I'll tell you as a bride or groom, whatever part of the world you are, make sure that you find vendors that are in your vicinity. It's not compulsory that if you're doing your wedding in Ibadan, you have to get all your vendors from Lagos, or if you're in Lagos, you have to get all your vendors from Ibadan. No, I did a mix and match of both, but I wanted more of my vendors to come from Ibadan than Lagos. So Lipix is based in Lagos and Ibadan. So if you are shooting a wedding in Lagos, Lipix got you. If you're shooting a wedding in Ibadan, he has a studio in Ibadan, he got you. If you're shooting your birthday, portrait, whatever it is, he has 2 studios. He has one in Ibadan, one in Lagos. And Sojourner is flexible. He can travel whatever part of the world you're taking him to, same as Lipix. So their flexibility, and I love people that have good customer service. Like if both of them have good customer service, they will always respond to your messages. They will always respond to your and give you a response. If it's that they're not going to be available, they will always be sincere with you and let you know that they won't be available, blah 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 blah. But apart from that, let me give you kudos to Lipix and Sojourner. I'm going to slide pictures in between so that you see it. Now my next vendor, which I've talked about 2 of them because showing one because it was photography and I had to. Larry Shaw. I want to use this big opportunity to say a big thank you to you. I called him Uncle Larry Shaw at the wedding because he was like an uncle to me. Larry Shaw, God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Now, before I go to Larry Shaw, I remember that when I had a meltdown in the morning, I felt very overwhelmed in the morning of my wedding. I'd already going to the elevator to go downstairs and I just freaked out and I just burst into tears. And Lipix came, hugged me, prayed for me. Lipix, God bless you. I celebrate you, brother. Thanks for being an amazing big brother to me. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, I'm saying a big thank you to you. I can't, like my eyes are tearing right now because I'm going back to that day. And I'm remembering how you encouraged me. You spoke words of knowledge, words of truth to me. God bless you, Lipix. Now, let me go to Larry Shaw. So first off, I want to say that you never know who's in your audience. Larry Shaw, I've been seeing his work a couple of other times, and there are so many other videographers I spoke to when I was planning my wedding. Because I and my husband are into music and media, it was something that was very important for us to get, if not anything, spend well in photography and videography. Those are 2 things that we weren't going to compromise on. Even though he was able to compromise for me for photography because I told him that I wanted my big brother to shoot, and the other set of people that wanted to get, they were based in Abuja, and the logistics of bringing them to Ibadan and all that was like a bit much. So let me continue my story. So I spoke to Larry Shaw. I remember the first email, and I'm going to share the email I sent to him for the very first time. I believe that I still have that email. I'm trying to see if I can find it. I sent my very first email to Larry Shaw. I'm just searching my email right now, and I'm going to share with you. I sent my very first email to Larry Shaw. It was not January. It was 2018. I remember 2018. Just 1 minute, guys. Yes, I sent him July 2018. I sent August 2018. I sent him an email and I said, "Sir, I really love your work. I really love what you do. Is it possible? Is it possible to know your, like, I wanted to know his how do I call it? I wanted to know his, like, oh my god. I forget. Brochure, yeah. So I wanted to know his brochure, and let me tell you one thing that I celebrate about Larry Shaw. Larry Shaw has one of the best customer service that you could ever ask for from a vendor. I would tell vendors to go and learn from Larry Shaw how to have good customer service. Great customer service. Larry Shaw replied me the following day. Oh no, I think it was the same day he replied me, and he said, "Thank you very much. We're so delighted. We would love to come and shoot your wedding." Like, and it went on and on and on and on and on. Yes, I sent the very first email. Yes, I wrote, and I'll read the email to you. I said, "Good morning, Uncle Larry Shaw. How are you doing?" No, that was not even it. Oh my god, I'm trying to see if I have the. It's not even the receipt. This is a receipt. Oh my god. I'm trying to, like, I am looking at my computer right now and I'm trying to see if I can get the first email and read it to you. Oh my. Okay, so my very first email, I found it. I sent it 17th July 2018, and I said, "Good evening, sir. My name is Anu Adedire. I followed your work for the last 2 years, and I would say you do an excellent work in making your videos amazing. Planning my wedding for October 2019, could not have thought of anyone else, and want to know if I can get the same amazing work for my big day there in Ibadan or your state. Would love to know your price brochure so as to work with that in my budget. Thank you very much, and I hope I get to work with the amazing Larry Shaw Films." And the same day, 4 minutes after, guys, I'm going to do a screenshot of the email. 4 minutes after, he said, "Well received, thanks." Then by the same day, 5 minutes after, he said, "Hi, thanks for following our work. Feedbacks like this means a lot. Thank you very much. Kindly find out our current offerings." And that was how my relationship with Larry Shaw started. And let me tell you, I can't but say thank God for making us choose Larry Shaw Films. I've not seen my video yet, so don't even think of maybe because I've seen my video, I'm trying to. This is not hype. I'm saying that this man is amazing. We started talking on Instagram back and forth. We had our first FaceTime call. It was amazing. My husband talked and we were like, it was like we had known Larry Shaw before that minute. And that was how the journey of Two Scoops of Akin started. And we went on and on, told him everything we wanted, told him all the what went in the brochure and everything. Now, by the time I got to Nigeria, he was not in Nigeria at that point. Now, the thing that first broke our heart was because before we wanted to do a shoot in Dubai, but he was not able to. He was in Cameroon shooting a wedding too. So we got to Nigeria, and I'm going to show you the excerpts of the pre-wedding video and everything that was in between. It was amazing shooting with Larry Shaw, and it was like we had known each other since forever. And I can't even tell you one thing I will encourage people to do, and I'm really sincere. One thing I will encourage you to do is to make sure that you go for a good videographer and go for good videos. Now, let me tell you. You get spray money for him. Hey! See what I tell you.
Your event planner that is everything. Blogger. By 10 a.m. But if you are coming with via public transport, I can send this number, but I might not send it now because I'm busy at the moment. So we're thinking of only boys. Wahoo! Yeah. Let me check. Very shy. Eh?
Oh, wow, okay.
They'll be working. No, that's that black man.
No, that black. Imagine what's that shit that's it.
Yeah, let's go. I don't know, she can't do it like that.
As the doctor tell me, should I not use both hands on his shoulder?
I will teach him. Oh my God, you want to learn about to shame on me? Close to yours, or like it's yours.
Even as I know, we are meant to. We are still in the other time. Excuse me.
They just have to set up for some 5 minutes and
But no, I just now need to bring
it's a have to change. What's your exact own joke? Look like you have 91 and you smash your.
but what's your name?
You're going to buy for her.
It's my family, I can't do that.
And let me flick your head to the back.
No, let's have a bit of distance. Alright. You're walking that way.
Larry, there's something in front of you. What?
Nice. So,
They can't leave the catcher.
no. You can't. Well, you're not using the audio, right?
I'll just sleep on your bed. You know.
There or here?
That's it.
Two ice cream.
Just
Do they want ice cream? That sounded like compensation. As in, milk milk.
I can't show you.
No, you propose to tell him the second story. That you sent to me.
I can't, no, I can't even.
Not that one. Shall you drop your hand? This is what I said that made you laugh.
Actually, you do this.
Crying, I get emotional. No, but you're teary. If you shaking your teeth, I just make a lie.
She won't say we cannot use at all. Is that not what you're saying?
I'll need a bit of moment with just that.
It's good though.
You're not dancing, but you will walk down.
Okay, I'll come behind you. Sorry. Listen, you don't do song. Go to song. Goodbye, my lover.
Mala, original mala, don't even describe it.
Sorry. I am. Stay behind you. Follow it.
Let me learn work.
One will bring the phone. That one has fast. So can you wrap your hand around her? Just
Hey guys, so this guy, he likes his camera than his bomb.
Copying what Larry is doing.
Something that I have a big sentiment about video. I love watching videos. I love going back and seeing the reaction of people's faces and seeing how people loved and enjoyed themselves. That's one thing I would say I love the most. And the fact that Larry Esho went out of his way to make sure that that day was lit, it was good. Have a budget. Now, we had to stretch our budget to fit into the package we wanted. Now, there are other packages with Larry Esho, but we had to stretch our budget because we knew that video was very, very important to us. Video is very, very important to us. So we really, really wanted to stretch it out. And he came in on Thursday evening to Ibadan. He was at the engagement venue. We had fun. We talked. We laughed. It was like I was seeing one big uncle that I had not seen in a very long time. After the engagement, there was some things were trying to like spoil that day, but let me tell you, he came around, he opened his car, he said sit down, the car was on with AC, and he told me just breathe, I know, just breathe and enjoy your day. Now on my birthday, Larry Esho sang with Lipix and Sojioni and other people that were in the room, and Tinorella, and everybody sang happy birthday, and I'm going to insert the video in. Also, oh my god, I can't even begin to tell you guys how much I respect the man called Larry Esho, and I want to say a big thank you to you, Uncle Larry, like I always call you. He was like, I know everybody in my house knows you. I am so excited, and I can't wait to see my videos. I can't wait to see my wedding videos. But yes, he's someone that I will overly like. I'm giving a 5-star rating. I'm giving a 10-star rating right now. If you want to work with anybody that you will feel so at home with him, call Larry Esho. Larry Esho is the best. I am telling you, I'm not kidding you. Larry Esho is the best. And one of the things that I understand about Larry Esho also is that he understands his brides. And also, I'll also say that Larry Esho is someone that I believe that if you want to have a fun event, if you want to have any event, you just follow him. They have good PR, good customer service. One thing I'll say about video, like I said before, know that videos are for memory, so make sure you get a good videographer. Make sure your videographer is on time.
I apologize. Action. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Take a
so
switch
I'll
again.
state that again. So today we have Sojourner, we have Lipix in the house, and myself. And it's a beautiful day because it's Anna's wedding day. But most importantly, not most importantly, but alongside today is her birthday. So we'd like to sing her
Double celebration.
Song. She done the smile already. So are you guys ready? I need to hear everybody sing. All right, let's go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. May the Lord bless you.
May the good Lord bless you. May the good Lord bless
I'm waiting
you.
for that laugh. I'm not.
Good Lord bless you. May the good Lord bless you.
Hippie.
For she is a jolly,
Yeah, no, go.
for she is a jolly good fellow. For she is a jolly good fellow. And so says all of us.
Hooray!
And so says all of us.
Hooray.
And so y'all are not in the choir. For she's a jolly good fellow. For she's a jolly good fellow.
Hey, that's it.
We are coming. We sing the happy birthday song again. And so, it's part of it. It's part of it.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, darling.
Happy birthday. Today is going to be a fantastic day.
Like always.
I can't see it. All right.
So please can we get it?
Music.
Music. DJ. Àwọn dọ́là pound. Ẹ bá ti ná lówó báyìí, ó máa rẹ́rìn. No. Song guitar, song go. Let's do Hallelujah. Please, if someone can help me on local tab, or can play, if someone can help me on local tab, and can play any loudly song. Better.
You need to know. But not even. That's the speaker, right?
Yeah, but I don't even know whose it is.
My phone is it?
Oh. This is.
Who's phone swallow speaker like that?
Because the original.
Wow. We are coming. Larry, sorry. Sorry.
1-0. I'm not gonna get back to you till I'm done. It's
Like this
what I
night.
need from you.
Yeah, good, yeah. Signora, we're
What
almost
phone
done,
is?
yeah.
But seriously,
It's
what
iPhone
phone is
something.
this? Is it iPhone?
Yeah.
Make I see now. What's up, the iPhone? Oh, let me. Okay.
Remy, can you like help me check how far it's right here?
How many minutes more?
Sorry, please, you need to take the picture.
10 minutes.
I'll be down alone.
It's 8:02.
I'm not
That's
gonna
at
come.
8:12.
Okay. You said 10.
That's plus your pictures, though.
But move.
Oh, really? Mobile soon. Oh. Thank you.
We had just one videographer because we didn't want to have too many people clash with each other since we already had 2 photographers. So we just wanted one videographer. But you can have 2, you can have 3, and no matter the amount. But what I would say is communicate your budget with your we wanted his budget, but communicate your budget with your videographer. Let him know what you want. Try and work around his package. Also, I would say that make sure that if he's coming from out of town, make sure that you are there's accommodation and stuff. But if they're based in your city, like I said, I only had very few vendors out of Ibadan. Every other vendor was from Ibadan, so I didn't really have so many vendors to accommodate. I just had the band, Sojioni, Larry Shaw. Those are the only 3 people that came from, and Corporate Gary. Those are the only 4 people that came from outside Ibadan. Every other person was based in Ibadan. I mean, for vendors. Now, let me quickly talk about this person that I love so much. Now, I met, or I had a conversation, or I was opportune to have a conversation with her years ago, and her name is Tavim Tiwabola. God bless you, Tiwabola. Tiwabola was when I made my gorgeous beads, and I'm going to put slide pictures of the beads. She made the beads for me, my husband, my mom, and it was amazing. Tiwabola, customer service 200%. Tiwabola is just go to Instagram, Tavim Beads. I can't even, like, you can see my face that I don't want to even stress myself talking about Tiwa. Tiwabola is an amazing lady. She is an amazing lady. Like, I can't even tell you the prices she gave me. Like, guys, go to Tavim Beads on Instagram. Customer service 200%. Even when my mom was talking to her, it was like, mommy, Tiwabola is amazing. She has Tavim beads, she has Tiwabola fabric, she has Tavim button, like, just go to Tavim beads or Tiwabola on Instagram. 300%. She's super good. She's super good. Delivery, even, let me just tell you that if you want to make your bid and you want someone reliable, someone trustworthy, someone that will give you quality, Tiwabola went out of her way. She's still pregnant. She's heavily pregnant, and she went out of her way to look for every detail in what I wanted. Tiwabola, God bless you. I love you, sis. You know that. I love you so much. God bless you. Thanks for going out of your way to inconvenience yourself for me. Like, I can't even begin to tell you all the things you did for me. But anytime you want quality beads, quality stuff for your parties, for your birthdays, for your children, Tavin Beads is what to go to. No, like, no need to long it at all. Let me talk about the next person, and that's my Ashoke. Now, I had 2 outfits on my trad, and I had 2 outfits on my reception. 2 outfits on my trad. The first one was made by Beams, and the second one was made by Naughty Knitters. Now, how do I know about Naughty Knitters? I knew about Naughty Knitters through a friend, and she did the Ashoke for 2 of my friends, 2 of my friends, and 2 of them told me she's nice, she's good, she's a UI lady, and sis, I love you. Even though, let me now tell you something about Ashoke, is that Ashoke, something that if you're coming abroad, I would advise that you dry clean before you come, because right now I've not even dry cleaned any of my Ashoke. I don't know how I'm going to dry clean it. If anyone that stays in Edmonton or Alberta that you have had Ashoke here and you dry cleaned it, please give me the name of your dry cleaner. I think that's one thing that I didn't remember to do. I didn't remember to dry clean my Ashoke before I came back to Canada, so it is still as it is. But apart from that, Naughty Knitters, the proximity for me was an issue because I had to be going mainland island. But for delivery for our work, very, very good. Had some fitting issues. I won't lie to you. I had some fitting issues. I had to let my tailor in Ibadan actually fix it. My husband wanted laser cuts, and it was not up to what I was really expecting. Maybe, and I am to blame partially, but I would say that it was not up to what I expected. But my parents' outfits were 200% the bomb.com. Yes, it was a little bit tight for my mom also, so she had to like fix for fitting. But apart from that, Naughty Knitters, and she really did well. She gave me a set of bead, and she gave me a couple of things to actually compensate. So I really, really love her. I love the fact that she went out of her way to make sure that my parents' outfits were up to perfection. Both my parents from the Adediris and the Akinawonu side, both of them were dressed, and the outfits were made by Naughty Knitters. What else? Naughty Knitters. Yes, she's someone I recommend. She's very good. She has done so many. Like I said, there's very few things that are to be put in place when you're choosing Ashoke person. Make sure someone that you can relate to. Make sure someone that has good customer service. Our customer service is 300%. Like, I would not even lie to you. Naughty Knitters, our customer service is like 300%. She's really, really good. Yeah, like I said, one of my faults was that I actually told her to do the second outfit within, I think, 5 days or 7 days to the event. So I mean, less than 2 weeks to the event, and she brought it out, even though like I said, some of the laser cutting were not perfect. But I will not lie to you here. I will tell you that she's someone I recommend 200% times more, because I love her customer service. I love her warmness. Oh my god, she's so sweet. She's amazing, sis. I love her so much, and I'm going to rock it. And so I had another outfit made by her. She made my Thanksgiving outfit I'm going to wear on this Sunday for our Thanksgiving, and it is 300%, like, to every detail of what I wanted. She did it, and I'm super grateful for that. Naughty Knitters, I will recommend her again. Now finally, I will not lie to you. Now, when I'm going for an Ashoke person, I'm not going for name or you made for the governor or the president. No, I go for, and I said this before, I went for each vendor based on customer service. So I remembered my first conversation was with a friend of mine. I said, oh, who did your Ashoke? She said Beams. And I said, oh, well, that's nice. I've been actually looking at all her work, and because I like her work, I really want to go with her. So guys, this is a story time. So I sent a DM to Beams, and I said, hello ma, my name is this. I have a wedding so time, and I would love you to do my Ashoke. She said, oh, that'll be amazing, and we talk. But before then, prior to that conversation, once in a while, probably a birthday or like if I wanted like a woman crush, like I've had couple, like when I mean couple, maybe 1 or 2 conversations with her via Instagram, and that's basically it. Like it's not like I've had, like me and her were talking like how me and Larry are sure, or me and Nottingham were talking. So by the time I was ready, I sent a message. She was like, oh, that for that, she'll prefer that we go on WhatsApp because it's easier for them to do WhatsApp. Guys, this was the beginning of the horror story of my life. So I sent her what I wanted. She told me the price, and at some point I picked up the phone and I spoke with her. Now, there's a difference between talking to one of your girls and talking to you. That day, because you at least you know someone's voice. If I've watched your Instagram, if I've spoken to you once or twice, I will know your voice. So I spoke to her. I said, is this Auntie Beams? She said yes. I said, good evening, ma. How are you doing? Da 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 da. And I said everything. And I told her this is what I wanted. This is what I had in mind. And she said, okay, I should send her a couple of pictures. So that was the end of that conversation. The style I wanted was way different. But by the time she explained a couple of things to me, I was like, okay, you know what? Let me go with this other thing. And I saw this outfit she made. I still wanted the colors I had in mind. Now for Asha, okay, always have your own specification and color in mind. And I told her this is what I wanted and my colors. She should just let me know what exactly we're gonna work with and all that. So the second conversation I'll have with her on the phone was the time that I started seeing that it was like every time I had that chat with her, it was like there was a disjointed, it was like someone's trying to remember who they've spoken to before. And in my mind, I'm like, why is this going on? So I picked up the phone that day and I'm like, you know what, let me just have this conversation with you on the phone. So I called and I said, good afternoon, ma. She was like, good afternoon, how are you doing? And we're very cheerful on the phone. We spoke, and guys, I get to Nigeria and my horror story starts. So I got to Nigeria, and this is where I was. She said, what we'll do is that I wanted her to actually design anything for me, because I'd seen her write on Instagram that the bride gave her free license, just send her a color, give her free license to design her dress. So I'm like, you know what, all this actual getting, I don't even want the wahala. Let's just move on. You just give me a design. And she's like, oh no, she doesn't want that. She doesn't want the fact that when you choose a design for the bride will now say this. I'm like, are you now contradicting yourself? But I just left it. I sent her a picture and I moved on. I got to Nigeria and she told me that before I go to Port Harcourt, which I was going to see my dad in Port Harcourt, that before I go to Port Harcourt, I should come do the fitting. By the time I'm back from Port Harcourt, I'll collect my clothes. So I went to their office at Lekki Phase 1. I got there. It was not the place that it was on Google Maps. They had already changed address, but they did not change on their Instagram account. Please change your Instagram account address. So I got there. I should made the call. I got there. Oh, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Now, I think my own mistake that I should have used phone when I got there. I should have done like, oh, how are you doing? My name is Anu. I just wanted to ask you. I should have done that. You can see my face already pissed because remembering the old Beams parade was really, really, really annoying. I got there, I did my fitting, the clothes was so tight. I'm like, auntie, I don't understand. Now, at this point, I didn't even meet Beams. I met girls. And apparently, for the last 2 weeks or 3 weeks that I've been talking on WhatsApp, it has been the girls that have been talking of Beams, that I've been chatting with. So, I get there and the clothes was too tight. I'm like, what happened? It's the same measurement I used for A that I used for B, and it's the same measurement. I don't understand. She said, oh, that they'll fix it, and when they fix it, I'll come back for the fitting. I said, okay, I'll come back the next day for my fitting. So I went back the next day. I was already on my way to Lekki Phase 1 when the girls from Beams were cancelling on me. I think already on Lekki, I was on the bridge when they cancelled on me and said I have to come the next day. So, and this is me that was staying in, where was I staying then? I was staying in Twin Street in Ikeja. So, I think everything I wanted to do on the island went back to the mainland. The second day, I'm back on the island again. Now, for every in and out of Lekki, you are paying 300 go, 200 come. So, 500 naira every time I go in and out of Lekki. So, start calculating for me. So I approached the lady and I'm like, what's going on with my outfit? Before I went to Port Harcourt, they said they have already done the I should come and do my fitting. So I think I went to Port Harcourt, I came back, and it was Tuesday. They told me I was coming to collect my outfits. By the time I got there on Tuesday, it was same old story. Oh, the tailor did not, oh, he had not. Okay. I was supposed to go to Ibadan on Thursday. I had to shift it to Friday. So as a Wednesday, my outfit was still not ready. Wednesday night, I get there. I met Beams herself. Oh, good afternoon. I didn't even have it was night. It was at night because they told me to come 4 o'clock. I was leaving where I was at 4 o'clock. They told me, oh, I should delay it, that the thing is not dry. The appliques are still on it. Now, this is Thursday night. Thursday night. Or Wednesday night. So I was supposed to go to Ibadan the next day. So I went to see my friend Family. I'm going to insert pictures. I went to my friend Family. As I went to my friend Family at Chevron around to 9 in the night. Now at this point, guys, I'd already gotten back from and there was no driver to carry me around. So I really had to what they call it? I really had to what do you call this thing? Oh, I've forgotten. I'm really pissed, and I can't lie to you. I really had to now go back to. I chartered a cab, so I went back to Beam's place. I did my fitting. There was all these feathery things on the body. I told them, please cut it off. I'm going to insert the videos. I told them to cut it off. After they finished cutting everything off, I said, okay, no problem. I collected my clothes and I said, Auntie, it's not your fault. It's because I came here. Customer service 0. I didn't, to be very sincere with you, I won't lie to you. You can see that my countenance has changed. I didn't go to Beams for the name. I went because I felt like this person had good customer service with me on Instagram. When we're chatting, this person was able to understand what I was talking about. But after that, it was like, and I was there in a store where she was now telling another lady that she can pause everything she was doing to this lady's work. And the lady was like, oh my God, I can't, oh, thank you very much. And in my head, I'm like, so that means you've done the same thing to me because I have booked this thing since forever. And this is the rubbish you did for me. I'm sorry, personally, I cannot lie to you. I cannot refer anybody to her ever again. She might have a client, she's big, she might have all that. But to be very sincere, I don't think it's fair on people that will believe that you have good customer service, good this, good that, and you will do that to people like that. It's not fair. So yeah. And I collected my outfits. I got to Ibadan. Well, like I said, I lost 8 kg by the time I had my wedding. So it was more or less like I just had to like fit myself into it. At the end of the day, it was okay.
Oh, we do. We're good to go. You don't want it.
You don't want the penance.
What about you? I shop with Kuni Bade.
Yeah,
Is there
can
a way
you
we
be
can just is there a way we can put this thing down so that I can see it fully? No, not that one. This
I want
side.
to remove this side.
No, this side. If you
This
cannot
one.
lift the half down so that I can see it fully. Sorry, ma.
Turn your back, let me see. I'll get it. She got it. Does it feel
See
heavy?
what it is. No, it's not heavy. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the tassels.
So you wanted to remove it?
I can do the pearls. I didn't know the pearls would be like everywhere, but I can live with the pearls, but not the tassels. I mean the feathers. No call where you.
It's fine. I even like it like this. Without
this is
feathers.
another design like this.
I like it.
Baby, this is me you're looking for. Yeah, fine.
Oh, fine.
I don't want that dress. Say yen yen. Baby, yeah, oh full afẹ́fẹ́. Baby girl, yeah, oh full afẹ́fẹ́. Yeah.
Yes, come.
So it has become flap when you put the thing. It didn't stand again. You know, it didn't stand like chose before. It was
No,
back
it's
to
the
be-
man.
That's what I'm saying. When you put the
machine
the,
on
the
it.
thing, it's.
You want it to be gaga.
That was the style. After her stuff, it was still flappy, but it is well with my soul. I chose beams. I got beams. Have you?
Yep. That's what you chose. And that's what you got.
It's my shoes.
Mama happened.
That's
Did-
plenty things that you did good job.
Can I just stand and sleep?
Me to sleep.
Me to sleep. How are we facing that third Milan tonight?
Hunger and go on. We can't go. I have to eat. I have to eat.
I think about one.
Show what Jonathan.
I'm not now. I've not
Yeah,
eaten in 2
sure.
days. You know that? Yesterday I had Bolly alone.
A day
Yeah,
before
gala.
that day we bought
Gala.
the suya.
No, it was yesterday.
With
I
Tito.
didn't eat. I took I took two forks of Bami's chicken.
Okay, I took a soul. Now, I'm even saying the suya we bought at
Which suya?
University suya.
Do you know Shayi forgot to give me Stanley as well? You know I was saying go and give Brad Mr. He said I told him to hold it.
Go on. Look to not be look.
When I car, I you. Just told him to give. I'm the pearl girl. No, I'm beefing Shayi's brother. It's fine. Damn. Like I saw it and I'm like,
You have a second outfit, so
Sorry.
yeah. And that was like a different color, so I'm happy.
it means no worries for the rest of the days.
So, babe,
Yep.
it means that I'm
Something. Yeah, it's good.
different like this. It looks like I'm not anymore like this.
Before, it looks like Pepe.
Pepper Yefe.
And some people, you've not seen that.
No, because for me, I'm in severe pain. But think of Holy Spirit in Christianity. Probably be a rascal.
What are you right now? I just asked something.
Summer food, but I know it.
Let me even get the food and no one's up.
Some can eat, but have no food.
I say I'm not like Pepe like this.
We have food that we can.
Have you paid everything?
Eh?
There's no water.
No, I'm going to pay her balance now.
Before, okay, phone.
Is in the author in Zaozaru. Glory be to thee, O Lord. Summer food, but cannot eat. See, Jesus, Nimi.
Yeah, baby.
Education. Sarcasm is just one of the many services I offer. I knew.
When you Saka. Saka.
Saka tó lọ Egypt. Ó wá Zimwa.
No, because Zimbabwe,
Ó wá
no.
pè ní sarcasm.
I thought Zimbabwe. Yeah, this is fine though.
Summer.
In fact, without the pearl, the stone is quite cool for me.
I did not see this pearl coming, but I'm a
if you don't
flower.
use pearl.
I'm a flower. They are come to pluck me in our house.
Ogun tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, ó rí èkì pearl má tó wá. The only thing that can happen is maybe you make it plain.
Make it plain, make it plain, make it plain, plain.
Yo, baby, yo, baby. I got it.
You know what's in my head? Like at the end of the day, I should just check and didn't do any video. Let me see. Let me see though. It's
Stop,
a lie.
wow.
It's a lie. I trust you.
Yeah,
You
play,
won't
right?
do that. You won't do that.
What's down?
It's kissing. I kissed the Holy Ghost.
It's actually better. Because I wash it close.
is the color of you?
Look at those from ground. So
Because I don't feel like this. Because I say close look before.
yeah, you left me.
I'm not sure. It's better.
Hello? I don't want to finish. I don't want to finish. Which side dey? Which side dey now? If you dey come, you go wait for me small. They come.
Okay. Everybody said the pictures came nice, and I had forgiven in my heart, and I'd already sent. Like they told me to send a picture to them, and I sent a picture to them. I think later when I got some pictures like recently, but to be very sincere, it's not somewhere that I'm going to refer anybody to. I think that she has a big clientele, and she gives them their because she doesn't know you, she doesn't count it as, oh, it's like if I was Oshibado's cousin, she probably won't treat me like that. But I'm not Oshibado's cousin, I'm not TD Jake's auntie or niece, so we're treated how we're treated. I can't still believe that with how I felt, like with the warm gesture I got when I first started talking to her, to what I got for my wedding, with the stress they put me through, that I had to go to Lekki several times, I am utterly disappointed. I'm utterly disappointed. Well, guys, that's my review for this week. I can't lie to you. I put it last. I put Beams last because I knew that I was going to have this kind of countenance, but she's someone I would not recommend, to be very sincere. I would not recommend to anybody. I would say that she's big now. But yeah, and my top 5 for this week are Lippic, Sojioni, Larry Short, Tavin Beats, and Nothing Eaters. God bless you guys. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Till I see you next week, I'm going to put up another video that I'll be talking about my part 3 of my top vendors I'll recommend, and that one bad one that's always in the mix of it. But till I see you next time, God bless you. My name is still Anu Adedire. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Anu Adedire, and on Twitter at Anu Tomi. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. God bless you. Till I see you next week. I love you all.